donne la parole à la Suède.
Sweden.
Thank you, Mr. President. On behalf of a core group consisting of the Republic of Moldova, North Macedonia, the United Kingdom and Sweden, I would like to introduce the resolution L.15, Situation of Human Rights in the Islamic Republic of Iran. The resolution is a short procedural text aiming at extending the mandate of the Special Rapporteur for a further period of 1 year with a view to improving the human rights situation in light of the persisting human rights concerns. Apart from technical updates, no other changes were made in the text compared to the text adopted last year. The core group held negotiations in an open and transparent manner, and no changes to the text were proposed during informal consultations. We thank the Special Rapporteur, Mr. Rehman, for his work and welcome his report. We note positively the improved engagement of the government of Iran with the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights. However, we call on the government of Iran to also facilitate the request from the Special Rapporteur for visiting the country. Cooperation with the Special Rapporteur and other mandate holders offers an opportunity for the government of Iran to engage with the Council on the concerns that persist about the human rights situation. Finally, it is our sincere hope that the resolution will be adopted by consensus today. I thank you, Mr. President.
Iran, as the concerned country, has the floor.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Mr. President, the appointment of a special rapporteur in Iran is an unjust and unwarranted scheme initiated by certain states in pursuit of their politically biased attitude against our nation. It is disturbing that putting states on the spot has become a course of convenience for the wholesale human rights violators to go smoke a screen. It is no accident that those who have a long record of violating human rights and humanitarian law, including by wreaking havoc across our region by flooding it with weapons, and by actively supporting terrorism and violent extremism, are among the main backers of this scheme. The draft resolution L.15 and its ensuing mandate could only contribute to bizarre cliches against Iran. Rest assured, such insincere moves could barely contribute to the promotion and protection of human rights. Mr. President, it is disappointing that Sweden and a few others persist in their unconstructive and counterproductive approach against Iran. The sponsors' cries over human rights lacks credence, good faith and moral ground, as they remain indifferent to systematic atrocities perpetrated by their allies in our region on a daily basis, and stay acquiescent with the U.S. inhumane and unlawful sanctions which jeopardize the enjoyment of human rights on a large scale. We call upon the HRC member states to vote against this draft resolution. Mr. President, human rights is a common cause. The abuse of the human rights mechanisms against Iran compromises the sense of solidarity as an integral part of this lofty cause and robs it of its humane raison d'etre. We would not, however, be distracted from serving our people by such adversarial maneuvers. We resolve to continue our constant progress in protection and promotion of human rights, and will continue our engagement with the Office of the High Commissioner and other competent UN human rights mechanisms, as well as with responsible states that value interaction and dialogue. In conclusion, Mr. President, we urge Sweden to discontinue its harmful and extremely counterproductive pathway and call upon the Human Rights Council members to say no to this draft resolution. I thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. None. At the request of the delegation of Pakistan, the Council will now hold a recorded vote on draft resolution L.15. I would ask the Secretariat to turn on the voting machine and to ask delegations to vote. The results are as follows: 22 yes, 7 no, 18 abstentions. Draft resolution L.15 is adopted.